लाइव जा रहे हैं
ट्विटर इंस्टाग्राम और स्नैपचैट चारों पे एट द सेम टाइम
ونحن جالسين ولا واقفين؟ إذا بعد ما بنبدأ يعني. No translation book. Translation book.
Very good afternoon, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies.
A little bit until they finish the photograph.
No problem. No problem.
Yes, thank you. يلا بسك يلا
Last couple of photos, please.
Please, everybody, if you sit is better for everybody. Okay, it's your floor.
Thank you. Okay, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and welcome along to what promises to be a very special announcement pertaining to the Abu Dhabi T10, a third edition of this wonderful tournament, November 15th through to November the 24th. Excitement building here in the nation's capital. Let me start by welcoming our spokespersons of the day. I will start with His Excellency Arif Al Hawani, General Secretary of the Abu Dhabi Sports Council. Arif, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're joined today as well by Fawad Rana, Chairman of Lahore Qalandars. Welcome. Atif Rana, CEO of Lahore Qalandars, with us as well. Welcome. Samin Rana, COO of Lahore Qalandars, also making the trip. Thank you, Samin. We're joined as well by a man who I don't think will need much of an introduction, one of Pakistan's greatest ever cricketers, an icon player for the Qalandars as well. It is the one and only Shahid Boom Boom Afridi. Shahid, welcome.
Thank you.
And last but by no means least, we're joined as well by the CEO of Abu Dhabi Cricket. It is the one and only Matthew Boucher. Matthew, thank you. Now then, before we go anywhere else with today's press conference, it is the big announcement. It is the reason that we are here. It's an exciting one as well, because Abu Dhabi T10 has a new team. A big round of applause. Lahore Qalandars adding their name to this inaugural Abu Dhabi T10. Let us start, if we may, by passing over to His Excellency Arif Al Hawani, who wants to say a few words. Over to you, Arif.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abu Dhabi, Shahid, to have you here. It's good to have you again. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today ahead of the first Abu Dhabi T10, which is going to be taking place next November from 15 to 24. I would like for sure to welcome Mr. Fuad, Atif, and Samin from the Lahore Qalandars. You are all now a part of Abu Dhabi Excellent Sport Portfolio, where we are all welcoming you to our family. And also a very big welcome to one of the world's greatest cricketers. Thank you for being here, Shahid. It's good to have you here. And congratulations on an amazing career and fantastic to have you here in Abu Dhabi. It's a fantastic day to have you here in Abu Dhabi today, supporting Abu Dhabi Sports Council events. First of all, before I forget, I have to thank His Highness Sheikh Nayyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan for his support in the last 15 years in supporting cricket. Supporting that sport in the UAE wasn't easy, and His Highness have done a big effort in growing it up until we see ourselves today having such big events in Abu Dhabi in the cricket with such great teams like Lahore Qalandars. So all the thanks to His Highness. We have to thank also the T10 Sports Management for their vision in creating an exciting form of cricket tournament, and for their trust in Abu Dhabi Sport Council with Abu Dhabi Cricket Club to bringing T10 and from this year until 2023. So we have to thank Shaji, and we are excited that he will be with us in the future to meet you all. One of the things which we should not forget to thank for also our friend Matthew Butcher for the effort he have done for sure during the last 2 years in our cricket club with all the staff from Abu Dhabi Cricket Club. The good thing in this event, we have a real partnership with a lot of governmental entities and stakeholders. On top of them, we would like to thank the Department of Culture and Tourism in Abu Dhabi, together with Abu Dhabi, for sure, Sport Council and DCT have been done a very strategic partnership in bringing the T10 to Abu Dhabi in this form. So we thank them all, and for sure there is a lot of other partners like the police department, the transport, a lot of others who are going to put a lot of support with us in bringing this to the community and to the professional world of cricket. Our media partners, Abu Dhabi Media and all the newspapers, sport newspaper, magazines, we really thank you. I think I proudly say that during the last 7 to 10 years, we feel like that you are really a strong partner with us in any success which we have done in Abu Dhabi events, and I can say entirely in UAE. Abu Dhabi Cricket Club, as I said, have been a big evolution for cricketers in the last 2 years. Since 2017, since we did rebrand Abu Dhabi Cricket Club, we have done, the club have become a really community heart of Abu Dhabi community sports. We are having a lot of participants, a lot of, I can say, from the next generation training in this club every day. There is more than 35 operators on the ground in Abu Dhabi Cricket Club in coordination with us and the council. There is around 9,500 athletes every week go there in this amazing facility, and more than 400,000 community players or individuals usually visit the club and be active in it in the last 2 years. So we have to thank all the staff who have put a lot of effort in the club to bring it to this level, and we promise for sure that it will be more and more in the next years. Going back to our announcement, as I said today, welcoming the Lahore Qalandars is a really milestone in the teams who do participate in this event. And for sure, as we saw a lot of big names coming in here in different kind of sports, like the Club World Cup in football, or the Asian Cup, or the triathlons, or the Formula One. When you are having such names and such big names in the cricket in Abu Dhabi, it's really going to get the attention of one of the unique and most popular sports in the whole world. So finally, Abu Dhabi T10, for sure, it's very important to us, to our next steps in the future of hosting sport events in Abu Dhabi. We want to cricket to grow up in Abu Dhabi, and in UAE for sure, and we do all we can to support the Emirates Cricket Board, the UAE national team, and all the other franchise and partners related to this sport. So congratulations to you, Fuad, and really proud to have you here. It's our pleasure to have you here with your team. And Shahid, for sure, it's really a pleasure to have you here with the history you have in cricket. And I would like to emphasize for sure at the end, like that what we are having from this, we are proud to have Lahore Qalandars, and we are proud to have a cricketer, a very famous cricket ex-player as Prime Minister in Pakistan, which really a good friend of our country, and we hope that this will always continue to be there. Best of luck for everybody in the tournament, and for sure you're going to be updated with all the teams when they are all completed. If anything related to the teams, I think there is around 6 teams already have been participated, and in the future we'll have the last 2 teams to participate. So thank you all.
Thank you very much, Arif. Before we welcome Fawad to say a few words, if I can just get you to make sure that your phones are on silent, please, just because I want to ensure that we are hearing what the gentlemen here have to say. Fawad, I want to first and foremost welcome you to the nation's capital. Welcome to Abu Dhabi, and the floor is yours, my friend.
Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon. On behalf of Qalandar management, I sincerely like to thank His Excellency Mr. Arif Al-Awani, the CEO of, I don't need to introduce you, sir. You are our Excellency, and CEO of Abu Dhabi Cricket, Mr. Matthew Boucher, and the T10 management for giving us this opportunity. This is an exciting time for us. And let me share, Excellency, this is not the first time you have given the opportunity to Qalandars, but this is the second time that you have given us the opportunity. The first time last year, your vision and Mr. Matthew vision to bring 6 club teams from Afghanistan to Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, England, and Pakistan. And Qalandar represented there. And you have seen a small video. And although the Qalandars, Lahore Qalandar is on the receiving end, but the Qalandars has made name all around the world for their player development program. And let me thank you, Excellency, that last year, on the model of a FIFA model, you introduced the cricket the club cricket, we reached to the final, and we beat Titan. I think it was Titan, right? Titan, South Africa team. And probably there was 5 international players leading by Abby Morkel. They did not invited me. My management team didn't invited me because they thought that, I get too excited for that. But I was watching. It was a last over. They need 20 runs. And look, our captain, who's again came out from the Qalandars player development program, Suhail Akhtar, give a ball to a boy named Haris Rauf, who a couple of months back from that tournament was playing on the street of Rawalpindi with tape ball. And imagine what happened. We won the tournament, and he just conceded 5 runs. And that was the talent we would like to unearth. And the opportunity, second time, Excellency, you have given. That is the talent which is going to showcase here in Abu Dhabi T10. And no other person than a face of Pakistan, the greatest living entertain cricket, who started the cricket, he changed the cricket texture. Shahid Afridi, our icon, and whose vision, hope not out, will give hope to those player development program boys whom we have all across Pakistan for the last 3 years. 500,000 young kids we trialed. And out of that, a lot of talent came out, which is playing in the domestic league. They are going to Australia. We are the only team who has a bilateral exchange program with MCC. We also, as you know, that we were involved in South Africa Cricket League also. The idea was to give an opportunity to those talent which the world wants to see, the excitement. And the T20, the T10, I believe is only excitement, entertainment, and excitement. And what a word, and what a great contribution, Excellency, you are giving to the world, that this format could go to the Olympics and make a history. And over 2 billion people who follow this game and love this game will be watching their own countries playing in the Olympics. And I really appreciate that initiative. I appreciate that we have been given this opportunity. And here I would like to also thank 2 gentlemen who's sitting on right and left on me, Mr. Atif Rana and Sameer Rana, who convert my weird dream into reality. And absolutely, they have done a brilliant job of unearthing some fascinating talent, which the world is going to see through Abu Dhabi T10. I can only say, Excellency, as I always end, Damadam Mast Qalandar. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, Fawad, for that, I think, passionate speech. I think excitement is undoubtedly building ahead of this 3rd edition of the Abu Dhabi T10. You've given this man a wonderful introduction, so I don't need to give this man said introduction. Shahid Boom Boom Afridi, you'd like to say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon. I just want to wish the T10 management all the best. Last 2 seasons was amazing. We all enjoyed as a player. And all the overseas cricketers, they enjoyed. This is the most important thing. So the people, after when last year the T10 finished, so all the overseas boys, they was waiting when we're going to play next time. So most of the guys, they are waiting. They're asking me, Lala, is it possible if you take me in your team in T10, please? So I didn't know where I am now, but that's good that I'm with one of the famous brand. Qalandar for Pakistan, and I'm part of that. And hopefully we're gonna enjoy this because T10 is all entertainment. It's full of entertainment. So it's good that this time it's happening in Abu Dhabi because last two season was in Sharjah. So when you should be changed, and Abu Dhabi people they want to see some excitement, some entertainment in Abu Dhabi as well. So I just want to wish them a very best of luck. Thank you.
Shahid, a few questions from me, and we will open it up to the floor. But I just want to ask you, what is it about T10 that excites you so much? You said there that you're getting phone calls from your peers, but what is it about this format that resonates so much with you?
I think it's totally a different format, and it's 10 overs, when 90 minutes game over, some quick decisions, no dot balls. And I think it's a change is good. If there is a good change in cricket, we have to change with the time. Things looks nice, and it's a great entertainment. Simple as that. The people they enjoying, the crowd they love it. That what the feedbacks come for the T10, and the good thing is that player is enjoying, especially the overseas cricketers. They enjoying.
You, of course, announced your international retirement last year. I've got to say, you look great in retirement. It suits you, international retirement, Shahid. What do you bring to the table? What do you feel your kind of skill set brings to the T10 format?
T10 is like what I said before, that is totally a different format. And I was very excited when they announced first time that they're going to play a T10 tournament. So I was very excited that, yeah, it's my type of cricket. And it's a great opportunity for the players who can't get the chance for their own national team. It's full of skill. The people who have full of skills in batting and bowling, for them, it's a good chance. It's a great entertainment for them as well, and they can show their skills to the world that why they are the best.
It's a very good point that you raised there. I mean, how will this format change cricket moving forward? You, of course, an electric, exciting all-rounder. Will we start to see, specialised bowlers and batters, will we start to see more all-rounders? Is this a format that appeals more to them, do you feel, moving forward?
Yeah, in T20, if you look at wherever the all-rounders are playing, they are really in a good demand, and I think T20 demands more all-rounders, like same in T10 as well. If you have a good all-rounder, like they are more successful. If they don't perform well in bat, so they have another opportunity as a bowler, they can perform. So all-rounder is a key role in the team.
You've said, and I'm going to be a little cheeky here, Shahid, you've said that you've had a few phone calls. Any players that you can maybe tell us who's picking up that phone? Who would you like to see the management bring in to this Qalandars team?
I think it's their decision. I will support them, and I know their choice. They are very. They will try to bring some useful cricketers, and the good thing is that about Qalandar, they're always trying to give a chance to the youngsters. So this is it's a very good point. It's a very good chance.
You're back in Abu Dhabi. Talk to us about your favourite memories of this city, of this emirate, because you've been here before. Any stand out for you?
I think let me search Google. Let me Google it. I think against Sri Lanka, 32 run in 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got the one that.
Yeah, but long time ago.
I want to get your thoughts, and I appreciate there'll be a lot of questions for you and our other panellists today. I've got to get your thoughts on Pakistan in this World Cup a few months back. It was England, of course, who were successful. Your appraisal, how do you view Pakistan's performance in the World Cup?
Pakistan performance was not like what we expected. I think, but this setup will bring some change. We want the system should run for next 2-3 years because we keep changing the system. This is the main issues. And we hope the new management brings some hope for us. And now Misbah took a huge responsibility now. And we expecting, inshallah, then he gonna deliver that.
Any players that we should be keeping an eye on? Any youngsters coming through that are certainly exciting you that perhaps we haven't heard of?
Some young players, like I think Babar Azam is the only player who are very consistent. And we need some good performances from like Shadab. He become a very good all-rounder, inshallah, one day. Hassan Ali as well should be very consistent with his performances. He's the key guy. Some new players, upcoming players. I think we just heard about the Amar Shadad and Umar Akmal. They're working on them and they're bringing them as well. So I think Misbah have a huge responsibility to bring some youngsters as well.
When you look at the way the game has evolved, Shahid, what would you tell a young Shahid Afridi? What advice would you give yourself? If you could go back and give yourself some advice with the way that the game is evolving, what would you say?
Just focus what you're doing. Simple as that. Just work hard, no shortcut in life. You have to work hard and you should be focused and disciplined off the field as well.
Final one from me, and I promise I will open it up to the floor for our panellists today. T10 is unique. The Abu Dhabi T10, unique. It's a new proposition in the marketplace. It's an exciting one moving forward. There is an awful lot of saturation, though, when it comes to T20 events, and there's been a lot of discussion around this. If you were in charge, I mean, is there too many? What can be done in order to kind of streamline things moving forward? What would you like to see if you were in
want
charge?
to talk about the change in T10?
Changes in cricket in general.
I think if we are here for T10, so we discuss T10. I think if the bowlers can bowl and the batsmen can bat, 6 batsmen can bat and 5 bowlers they can bowl. So this change will be good in T10. I think so. I don't know what the management call is, but this change will be very good for me. And 2-hour power play will be fine.
Yeah.
For you, 1 is fine.
2.
1.5 hours, and it'll all be
But we
done.
have to give some, credit to bowlers as well. We have to, because it's a batsman game, and it'll depend on the boundaries as well, how big the Abu Dhabi boundaries are.
Before we open it up, I want to come to you, Fawad, if I may, because you spoke eloquently about the relationship, about the Qalandars brand coming into Abu Dhabi T10. What is it about T10 and this proposition from His Excellency, from Matt Boucher? What was it about T10 that was kind of so resonant for you and why you wanted to bring your brand to this part of the world?
I think Mr. Shahid Afridi has answered it very, very elaborately, eloquently, because he said, I am the T10. So he is the man who brought, when he was 16-year-old, a new dimension to the cricket. And I think this is what he's telling. Youngster also, focus. And probably T10 will give a more focus, more excitement, more entertainment. And this is a Twitter word. This is my young, all the young people, they can't wait for the whole day to get results. So 90 minutes, and probably we'll go to the Olympic also.
Olympics, it's an exciting time. Let's open up, hand up. We'll make sure that's turned on. Technical issues. Make it a good question. We're waiting.
عايز أعرف كم فريق مشترك في البطولة وما هي الجوائز المقدمة للفائزين وهل في سحب على التذاكر اللي هي للجمهور؟
They are asking about how many teams they are participating and the prize.
To Shahid bhai, question here. Yeah. What are the roles you will play? Mentor, captain, or what is and what will be your motto for the victory?
Still fit. Alhamdulillah, I'm still fit. I'm playing cricket. I'm playing a league cricket as well. So as a player, I'm going to play. And if you want to, if any player, any youngsters are going to ask anything about cricket and how I played cricket, about my past, so definitely I will talk to them and I will share my experiences with them.
What is needed to win T10 according to you?
What is the?
What is needed to win T10 especially in a T10 tournament?
Just perform on the right time where the team need your performance, just deliver at that time. And it's not about winning and losing. You have to be focused what you are doing, what's the captain and the team management plan. This is very important. Just give your 100%. That's it. Don't worry about the result. If any team can give 100%, so the result is always come positive.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Zahid from Aaj News. Thank you very much. It is much appreciative you are going. Mega event. शाहिद अफरीदी मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ कि आपकी स्टेटमेंट थी कि T10 जो है वो मेरे लिए बना है. 2017 में ये शुरू हुआ था, 2019 से आपकी नज़रों के सामने है सारा फॉर्मेट. तो आप क्या समझते हैं कि T10 जो है वो ये फॉर्मेट क्रिकेट में क्या तब्दीलियाँ जो है वो लेके आ रहा है? एक तो ये है मेरा सवाल. और दूसरा, क्या आप समझते हैं कि इस फॉर्मेट को, चूँकि यूएई में मुतारफ़ हुआ है, यूएई के बाद अब दीगर ममालिक में भी इस फॉर्मेट को जो है वो मुतारफ़ कराया जाना चाहिए या नहीं?
जहाँ तक क्रिकेट के चेंज, एक ऐसे कुछ बहुत बड़ा चेंज तो नहीं कह सकते. हाँ, आप ये कह सकते हैं कि जो प्लेयर, जैसे मॉर्गन की मैं बात करूंगा आपसे. मॉर्गन को मैंने इतना एग्रेसिव खेलते हुए पहले नहीं देखा था. लास्ट T10 के अंदर उसने जो शॉटें मारी हैं, जिस तरीके से वो खेला है, उसको T20 और वनडे में उसकी क्रिकेट में मैंने चेंज देखा है. आप T10 के अंदर जब आप इस तरह की अग्रेसिव पॉजिटिव बैटिंग करते हो तो आपको अपना भी पता चलता है कि मैं इतना अच्छा हूँ. आप बहुत सारी स्किल्स जो उस मौके पे जब आपको शॉट मारने होते हैं, आपने कभी नहीं मारे होते लेकिन आपको मारने पड़ जाते हैं. तो ये एक बैट्समैन अपने आप को देख सकता है, बॉलर अपने आप को देख सकता है कि मैं कहाँ पे बच सकता हूँ. अगर मैं T20 में या T10 के आखिरी ओवर कर रहा हूँगा तो मैं कौन सी ऐसी बॉलिंग मैं T10 में करता था जिसकी वजह से मैं बचता था. तो आप अपने आप को बहुत इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो अगर आप इम्प्रूव करना चाहते हो. दूसरा सवाल आपका था अबू धाबी के हवाले से. दूसरे मुल्कों में बिल्कुल होनी चाहिए. जहाँ पे क्रिकेट नहीं जानता कोई, वहाँ पे T10 एक ऐसा फॉर्मेट है जो इंट्रोड्यूस करा सकते हो आप दूसरी जगहों में. जिस तरह फवाद भाई ने कहा कि ओलंपिक में भी, तो व्हाई नॉट, जानी चाहिए क्रिकेट वहाँ पे.